Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is on the Youngblood Loose Mineral Foundation. I'm so happy to be doing this. I wanted to really wait until making this video because, let me just say it right now, this is absolutely my favorite mineral loose foundation. And I've tried many, as you know. I've tried the Laura Mercier, I've tried the Laura Geller, I've tried Clarins, and oh, that other one, that famous Bare Minerals, Bare Essentials, or whatever they're called. And they were all great. My favorite one of those was Laura Mercier, but this, guys, this, here it is, right here, nice sleek packaging right there, nice and not too thick, is the Youngblood Loose Mineral Foundation. Natural Mineral Loose Foundation, yeah, that's what it's called. And I am very lucky to have a shop here that sells Youngblood. Otherwise, I would have had, like as usual, problems with the colors. I made already a review on the Youngblood, the Mineral Foundation, but the compact, and I'll link it below so you can check it. Now that was good. As I said in that review, it was full coverage. And that compact already had the rice powder that I do not have, okay? This needs to be, it's not really to set, but before applying this, you need a rice powder, their rice powder, in order to absorb your oils before it gets to the foundation. I don't have that. I don't seem to have any problems, and this is what I have on, the loose. And for concealer, I have the MAC Pro concealers under my eyes, and it really brightens and it's great. And to set that, I have the Youngblood Compact Foundation because it's a nice color for under the eyes, and it has the rice powder, so it sets it. Okay, so let me just get a sip of coffee. Okay, I'm like out of breath now because I want to say so many things all at once. Now, let me just tell you how it comes. Basically, it's a sleek compact, like I said, and there's no sifter whatsoever because when you open it, these are the holes, and what you do is that you see when you close the lid, it closes directly on top. There's no space. So when actually I don't do this anymore, but before I used to tap the foundation like this in the cap and swirl my brush in here. You can do that, of course, but then, and you can also clean it because you can definitely clean it. It's not a problem, but now I do something else. So before telling you how I apply it, let me tell you the color, and you already know I love it, and you can see the result. Okay, so the color is warm beige. And it's a little bit darker than my skin, but I am tan a little bit here. So it matches the rest of my body. It doesn't match my face, obviously, and it's a very warm honey type of color. 35 ounces or 10 grams. It's made in California, yeah, because it's an American brand. Not tested on animals, and done by Pauline Youngblood. Now, 35 ounces or 10 grams. I think it's normal to have that amount. I don't know the Laura Mercier, but the Laura Mercier is like a thicker package because it has a sifter. This doesn't, and it's actually sleeker to travel with. I brought it with me twice to Paris, and the finish of my skin and the color was just unbeatable. So as I was saying, this is, and I said in my previous video, it's by Pauline Youngblood. She used to work in a medical studio, or she used to work where women got surgery done on their face, and after did not want to wear foundation. Actually, they couldn't. So she came up with this formula so that it's made for people with sensitive skin, prone to breakouts, oily skin, and really, or cannot wear liquid foundation. Now, You know that I'm a mineral foundation freak. I don't know why, but there was a summer I did the no foundation thing, and then after that I started wearing mineral foundation, and then now it's kind of impossible for me to go back to liquid foundation. I don't know what it is, but I've gotten used to mineral, and when I wear liquid foundation, I feel like I'm putting mud on my skin. I feel like I'm not making it breathe. Maybe it's a psychological thing, I don't know, but I can't go back. I have my MAC Face and Body to finish, and that just feels, it just feels terrible on me. The only foundation that I wear is my Ellis Fast, and that's very, I don't know, it looks okay, but I don't wear it every day. Now, what I opt for is the MAC Pro, but that will be, or the RCMA, that will be a totally different video. Okay, I'm going off subject now. Getting back to this. Now, okay, so basically if you have sensitive skin, then this is great. Now, this is like no other foundation. It beats even the Laura Mercier, and I will do a close-up so that you can see. First of all, it's full coverage. Like I said, it's like the double wear of mineral foundation, the Estee Lauder double wear. This is medium to full coverage, but it doesn't look cakey. Now, the beauty about this, I prefer the loose over the compact, is because you're buffing it in, or you're putting it, you don't need to buff it really. As soon as it hits the skin, it becomes cream. It doesn't become a liquid. It just becomes cream. It's like putting cream on your face, and it's like milky cream. It's just so beautiful. I love that moment every morning when I have to put it on. And you can put it on top of foundation, obviously, if you want an extra coverage, or wear it on its own. It covers blemishes, it covers redness. It's wonderful. You can shear it down, obviously. The fluffier the brushes, the lighter the brushes, maybe with a dual brush, you can apply it, and it's, just a light dust. Anything that is full coverage, you could shear it down. You can even shear down like a MAC full coverage foundation. It's all about the tools that you use and how much you apply it. I like my medium coverage. I won't lie. Okay, so what I did over the summer is, I want some coffee, hold on. So what I did over the summer is apply it with my multitask brush. This is not as dense as the buffing brush, okay? Softer and has less bristles. If you want a really heavy duty coverage, then I would opt for the Real Techniques buffing brush. This is amazing, great, really buffs it in. And if you want to play around with the layers more and just start off slowly, then I would suggest this. But then there's an even better way of applying this foundation, or any mineral foundation for that matter, and that's how I applied it today. Okay, so here I am with a closer look at my skin, and you can see that it has a dewy kind of finish, even though it's full coverage, and the color on me is amazing. And you would need to powder the T-zone, but I still haven't bought the rice powder or the finishing powder. Every day I use either the Vichy Derma Blend, because I have it and I have to finish it, or the banana powder from Ben Nye. Either one will do in the T-zone. However, with the application, and it's not me that found this out actually, I follow, I don't remember his name, I'll write it here. He's just amazing, I love him. Whatever he says, I really follow. Anyway, I apply it with a beauty blender. So you really want to wet the beauty blender very well. Don't squeeze out too much water. And then I use, and it's dirty from this morning, this is a normal palette that painters use. I apply my foundation in here, and I take it with the beauty blender like this, and you really use less than half that you would normally use. And you apply, you just tap the Beauty Blender inside and start tapping away, and then you can automatically see that the foundation melts into your skin. The coverage is nice, and I would say almost full. And then, so then what you do to blend it out, you just kind of do this. You kind of do that, and it just blends all over your face. And sometimes I have to, actually now I have to be careful to not put too much of the foundation in my little mixing palette here. Otherwise, I just leave it maybe for the next day, but it really, you use less of it. And the reason why I'm not doing a demo right now is because I want to do a demo only on how you apply mineral foundation. And I want to do the two differences. But now this review is just about the Youngblood, but it's a review, it's not a demo. You know, I usually do demos together, but you'll see the demo in another video so that it can be applied to any mineral foundation. You don't have to have Youngblood. Okay, so I don't want to make it my usual long 30 minutes review, but I'm going to say this is good for every type of skin. You want to maybe apply a primer if you're extra oily and you don't want to buy the rice powder, and a primer, and then set it with a powder, of course, but then you would apply powder to a normal foundation anyway. And I don't know, it's just the easiest thing to apply. If you don't want to use a beauty blender, go ahead and use this one. I think it's the best thing. It's really easy to put in the cap, it's easy to travel with, the packaging is great. It is expensive, guys. This is on the higher end of the mineral foundation, but then again, look at the result. I mean, look at this, it's gorgeous. I believe it's superior to the Laura Mercier. Also because of the ingredients it has in it. I know that Laura Mercier has like an ingredient called bismuth, I believe, that makes people like their skin itch. And I know that Youngblood has silicone stuff in it, or silica, I don't know how you say it, but I believe that's only in the primer. I heard that the primer is real good. And this has SPF too. I don't know how much SPF that it has, but it has a lot of ingredients like vitamin A, vitamin E, and all the stuff that Youngblood is famous for. And it definitely actually reduces pores and refines the skin and doesn't break you out. And the result for me is just the top. This is an A+ all the way. You know, people give a 10, I give it an A++. And I'm definitely going to repurchase this in other colors. I also want to buy, like I said, the rice powder, and the blush that you see here I wore all summer long from June on. This is it. It's called Riviera. I showed it to you in, I believe, my favorites video. I just use a little Bare Essentials brush, and from one side it's really pigmented, and this is like a kind of an all-over color that I'm gonna put some more for this video's sake. You can put it all over, and it just gives you a nice like dewy, fresh kind of look. And then you can take the kind of like the Barbie pink here and just apply it on your cheeks. Oh, that's a lot. So if that's a lot, obviously you buff away, or you take another brush, and voila. And there's Riviera, and there's another color. Actually, I want to buy everything from Youngblood. I even want to buy their eyeshadows. Every time I go there, I'm like, oh my god, they just melt. They're so buttery. The texture is just buttery, and even the eyeshadows, they just blend so easily. And the best part about all this makeup is that it makes you look healthy and a better version of you, with more dewiness and more color. And I hope I've sold you this because I'm absolutely in love with it. I think it's the best, and this is what I'm gonna wear all the time. I'm probably gonna buy other mineral foundations because that's how I am. I like to try, but you know, if you watch Nerber XO, she only wears Estee Lauder Double Wear, and she's been wearing that for years and years. Well, I'm just gonna wear this for years and years and years, and it's gonna be my go-to mineral foundation. And I just wanted to share that with you because you can see the result. It's better than the compact version. So anyway, wait up for my demo on this, and you will freak at the method of applying this. It's amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna stop ranting about this product. I love it. I hope you try it if you're really into mineral foundation. If not, you can maybe try sample, who knows, and you're definitely gonna love it. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you very shortly in another video. Bye guys.